If this doesn't win it, I'll be baffled. He kicks out, and I'm baffled. Jim Ross just doesn't give two flying fucks anymore, and I respect it. I'm John Rankin with my review of AEW Rampage, and quite frankly, AEW Rampage, I really don't care about that anymore. I mean, I want to watch for the good stuff, because there are some good moments on the show, whether it's taped or live, but the show just feels like filler, and I still barely know her. Anyway, let's get to what was on the show. So, it started at a weird time because of the NBA play-in game. So, it started like 15 minutes early. Fortunately, I was able to pretty much get the whole show because I checked it during commercials because I review WWE, AEW, New Japan programming when I can. So hooray, hooray for HDMI cords. Aussie Open, Mark Davis and Kyle Fletcher defended the IWGP Tag Team Championships against the Best Friends. Trent, who could have been a single and possibly been somebody that could have been utilized better, but nope, he's linked and handcuffed and likely human centipede to Chuck Taylor, and Aussie Open won. Yay! Put them against an actual tag team and I will actually care. I'm sick of the Best Friends stuff. There's some really good shit going on with AEW. There's some stuff that I really, really like. Some talents that are bubbling up and some talents that are great. And even some of the ones that I don't care all that much for, they occasionally will do some great things. And then there are just like 30% of the roster I just don't give a fuck about, and the Best Friends are in that. Yeah, Corey Ellis and Aussie Open won. And then Sanjay Dutt is trying to get Mark Briscoe onto Team TNA's side. Mark Briscoe is just... I know that this is a way for him and Lethal to possibly pay or team up at some point, and that would be fine, I guess, because of the history in Ring of Honor. Jeff Jarrett, as an on-screen talent at this point, even though he still is more than capable of putting on a good match. Sick of it. It reeks of late era WCW and the worst parts of TNA wrestling. But credit to him for getting that bag, as the kids say. Shivani introduces FTR, 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 and 4 more years, 4 more years, 4 more years, 4 more years of Dax and Cash. Cash is all fired up. He says, "We're done after 4 years, but you've got us until then." They're done. They're finished. You know what? They'll be near or just over 40. I'm not actually sure about their total ages, but they're beat up a lot, especially for their hard style. And even though they're smart with how they work, they probably want to be done. I don't blame them. And nobody ever truly retires. They could be done full-time wrestling and make shots in Japan and stuff like that, but they want to be done after 4 years. They've more than earned it. Which means that right around this time, oh, God, I'll be 46 when they fucking retire. And maybe still reviewing wrestling. I don't know. So, Dax is fired up. It's our redemption story. We're going to give everything back to you for sticking with us. Lexi Nair is with the Hardys, who shouldn't be on television anymore because neither of them can move. Isaiah Cassidy, where's Mark Quinn? Where's Mark Quinn? No one has answered. Is he injured? What happened? Did he get, assumed into heaven? I have to go. My planet needs me. And also, Hook! They're going to have that match against the Firm at the Hardy compound. Just fuck off, Matt Hart. Just fuck the hell off. You and Revy, just go raise your kids somewhere and stop doing the cinematic bullshit, this broken deletion shit. And Jeff shouldn't continue to get chances. I'm sorry, he shouldn't. So, package on Hobbs and Wardlow for all of like 15 to 20 seconds. They're going to have a rematch for the TNT Championship on Dynamite. Mark Briscoe and Team TNA took on Luther and Helico, Serpentico, and some guy dressed up as a Boy Scout. Why is Luther still wrestling? I know he can be a backstage coach, and that's fine. Same with Serpentico, whatever. And Helico, I mean, he did something great in Lucha Underground when he did that leap from the balcony and everything, but that was almost 10 goddamn years ago. Or, well, maybe it was 8. I mean, I don't remember. So, yeah, we get the Froggy Bow 1, 2, 3. There you are. I think the Boy Scout guy got pinned. And then more Elite and almost a Bullet Club. God forbid. They could feud at some point. The Blackpool Wombat Club. The Wombat Club. I'm just going to call them that because nobody's from Blackpool anymore. And Bryan Danielson should beat Kenny Omega for the IWGP US Championship. And maybe he doesn't want it. Maybe he'll face Will Ospreay at some point. That would be a fun match. Taya Valkyrie beat Emi Sakura. There are people who like Emi. It's not that she can't work. It's that I don't care. I genuinely do not care about Emi Sakura. She's fine in the ring. She's not interesting. Ty Valkyrie gave a lot to her. Eventually beat her with Road to Valhalla. Hit Road to Valhalla on Layla Gray with Jade Cargill. There you go. That's about the best I can do with that. And Jade hits Jaded on Taya. And that's it. Yay. Hey, they're building up this feud a lot better than I thought they would. I worry that if Taya does not win, that she's going to basically just be pushed onto Dark and Dark Elevation, which I hope is not the case. And then Jose, the assistant, says Dralistico will take on the Viking Man. The Viking Man can because he flips around and does a bunch of shit. So, Hager and 2.0 wrap. It was at this point I wanted Warner Bros. Discovery executives to pull the show. The Acclaim come out and Billy has actual scissors and was going to stab one of the guys. And then I think it was Daddy Magic, Dad, whatever, got pulled out of the ring. We were going to get a live stabbing after seemingly Swerve had done something very violent to Billy a while ago. Remember that? Remember that shit? So, the 6-man's going to be on Dynamite. God, they're going to have Jake Hager wrestle on my television in 2023. What have I ever done to deserve this? Jungle Boy beat Shawn Spears. There you go. That's it. I'll see if I continue the Rampage reviews. It just depends on views. Because if people keep watching, I'll do them. But honestly, I'm going to put in very little effort because they don't put much effort into the show. Not talking about the wrestlers, talking about the company itself. Agree, disagree, what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Rickland. I'll see you soon.